everyone. Today I'm going to be cooking Nigerian beans in all its glory. I say that I'm going to be cooking Nigerian beans in all its glory because it's just going to be beans. I'm not going to add anything to lift it up, just the beans and the basic ingredients. So I'm not going to add fish, crayfish or anything of sorts. I'm just going to cook the beans as it is, as I was taught, or I know how to cook it. I was taught how to cook it from when I was young. So to cook these beans, I've got the main ingredient in the dish, which is the beans. I have picked up all the debts from these beans as best as I could, and I've got a bowl of onions, which I'm gonna chop part of and then blend part of alongside the pepper. And I've got 2 cubes of Knorr chicken. I've got salt to taste, and I've got pepper. And finally, palm oil to cook the beans. First of all, I'm going to wash these beans and make sure it's as clean as it can be. And I've already got hot boiling water in the pot, ready for when my beans is washed and clean to be poured in. I have now washed and rinsed out my beans and poured it in the hot water already contained in the pot. I'm now going to cover this now and allow it to boil for about 30 minutes. At least till it is about half cooked. I mean, till all the beans is about half cooked. I've cut the bowl of onion into half. I have put half of that in this blender alongside my hot pepper, and the other half I have chopped and put aside in a bowl to add to the beans when it's half boiled. But in the meantime, I'm going to blend the other half with my hot pepper. My beans has now been cooking for about 20 to 30 minutes. It's now about half cooked. And now I'm going to add the chopped onions, the one I cut into half. And then I will add my cubes of Knorr chicken seasoning. I'm then going to add the blended pepper and onions, a little bit of salt. I'll taste it later to find out if the salt is okay. I'm just going to add a little bit. Add a bit more water, just a little bit, to be a little bit above the beans. Try to stir a bit. And then cover the beans to allow it to cook some more for about an average of 15 to 20 minutes. Some people they overshadow the taste of beans by adding crayfish, dried fish, and even tomatoes. And when you add too much of those ingredients, it doesn't bring out the beauty of the beans. I've learned that sometimes some food or some dishes are best cooked when the simpler method you cook it. The simpler the ingredients you put, the tastier the dish is. And that's what I got to understand when it comes to cooking beans. It's important that you do not overshadow the beauty of the beans itself with too much of garnishment, like dried fish and tomatoes and all sorts. So I'm now going to cover this up to allow it to cook for a few minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes. The beans have been boiling for about 20 minutes now. I'm now going to add palm oil I'll check for taste before I cover it up to simmer for a few more minutes. I'll check for taste and tenderness. I think I need a bit more. I think it needs a bit more seasoning. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoonfuls of chicken, jumbo chicken bouillon powder. And then add a little bit more salt. It needs quite a bit of seasoning. And then stir. Because it's a large portion of beans. That was why the Maggi cubes was not enough to season it. I love the aroma of the beans. The actual beans coming out, the aroma. As opposed to me perceiving crayfish, tomatoes, or dried fish. I'm not going to cover now to allow it again to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes because I need it to be a bit more tender, the beans itself. Although it's cooked, but I need it a bit softer. So I'm going to cover it now and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. My beans is actually coming in together now. I'm still going to leave it on the cooker for it to boil for a while. It's getting softer. I want it to be very soft. Not not very soft, but at least I don't want to have to I want to chew straight on whilst eating. It's coming together. I want it to cook a bit more. So I'm going to cover it again and allow it to cook a bit more. That's my beans all cooked to my taste. I'm ready to serve. It's soft and tender and tasty and enjoyable to anyone or everyone that has the opportunity to eat it. No crayfish, no tomatoes, no dried fish, just plain old beans in all its glory, seasoned with pepper. I used fresh pepper, onions blended together, salt and seasoning. Simple. This is very tasty with fried plantain, or how I grew up to eat it with pap or gari or even custard. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye for now.